Hello everybody and welcome back to our Total War Rome 2 Ptolemaic Egypt campaign. And in the last episode we made a lot of progress in our war against the Seleucid Empire, and as well as our allies or satrapy in Cyprus and our allies in Pergamon. And the Seleucids, however, still remain a threat because they still own one of the settlements down here, and they still have one remaining, well, a couple armies remaining actually. They have one small army here and another more depleted army here that we must have to eventually face in battle. I'm trying to force march these guys toward here. However, we do also have Media beginning to encroach on our territory at Hatra. We're going to have to deal with them eventually as well. And as well as the satrapies. Our allies at Nabatea have decent holdings. Kicked out the Seleucids. Well, they're about to kick out the Seleucids out of their territory, while Pergamon still reigns in the west as a rather stronger faction. So our northern border is fairly secure because of Cyprus, which is they've gained quite a bit of territory. They started only as like an island faction, but then they've managed to take much Seleucid land here. Now, we do need to end the turn, but we have this. I believe she is our heir, because Berenice is she is the heir. Get married to Cleonymus. Ptolemy the Third. To just expand the family. Although I could probably name whoever I want as my heir. I could declare Ptolemy as my heir, but we'll see. I might raise an army under Ptolemy as well. Where's Ptolemy? Ptolemy the Third.
We fight for you, my. Set up the wall.
Let's get some pikemen. I might actually name Ptolemy my heir, since he's the only. The Lysimachus is older. And this guy isn't really much to speak of. Well, we'll see who. But right now Berenice is the heir. So the Seleucids will flee actually, but they will continue to become a problem. We might get attacked here by Media. Now meanwhile, in the west things are as turbulent as ever. We're gonna get attacked. We're not gonna win that one, because we have too few pikes. So Media will retake Hatra. We'll let them take it back, so they'll be slowed down by that buffer city. A noble death. Don't tell me that Ptolemy has died. Okay, good. I was worried that that was a Roman guy, but it's an Egyptian. Yep, it's in Egypt, thank goodness. The cutscene is different. So, Berenice has inherited the throne. We have so many. Why is Egypt the one faction that we can get female generals in? I don't know why. It's kind of weird. I'll get Lysimachus. that does kind of make our faction. Actually, no, she has more. I want to see like the commanders who actually have like high traits. This guy has good traits, 3-4, but he's costs money though. Three, 3-4-3, 1-5-3. Just get her for now. Put her in with the Ptolemaic cavalry. Refuse. Axum is gone. No longer protected from a civil war. Okay, I think Ptolemy. Oh no, Ptolemy II is still alive. Thank goodness. See if she can prove himself. Okay, Cyprus is probably gonna take Hydra. Okay, the Seleucids are pretty much gone, are they? Yeah, they're gone now. Might be time to either make peace with the satrapies or continue eastward to reclaim the eastern lands, or we should come back west to retake Greece. Although the eastern lands still remain a threat, these eastern factions.
We fight for you, my lord.
Ready for greatness.
I wish there was a feature that you can annex your vassals. I mean, that's one of the missing features that I wish these games had. But meanwhile, I'll send my spy up to Galatian territory.
Thirsty for battle.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Speak. I'm listening.
To serve Pharaoh. Our road needs good fighters.
Get some units there. You know, I might declare Ptolemy as the heir. Or not. Depending on how this goes. I'm not gonna really, because really I haven't seen.
Ready.
My lord.
It's kind of difficult because I have too many. I mean, she's probably the best out of them, but that would cause friction in the kingdom. Let's just steal some food from Galatia. We might attack them next.
Ready for greatness. The weak will be left behind.
At your command.
We might actually get peace with these eastern kingdoms, and then we'll come back and take them out later. So Nabatea has gained quite a bit of land through this, so that Cyprus, now the satrapies.
Am I always to be disturbed by foreigners? If it is alms you want, talk to my major domo.
So now the satrapies are pretty much free from the Seleucid.
My lord will not
Get peace with
be
Persia.
welcome, I suppose.
Offer.
Now speak as you will, and try. You ask for peace. Ask until the new moon comes, until the world ends.
Jeez, these guys do not want peace. Oh my goodness. What are we worth as well? Dragiana?
Before you say anything, know that I have an amulet against the evil eye. Dark sorcery will gain you
I'm gonna
knowledge.
demand some payment from these people.
Save your gold. Sooner or later, you... Do not expect fine work.
Okay, Kush has actually taken over the entire south. Macedon still remains at large. Roads.
The blessing of the Olympians upon.
Well, for now, we'll do that. Well, we may not get any agreements with them, because you might want to take that city. It's a valuable little settlement.
As you request.
I'm raising some troops in the south. Media is gonna hopefully serve as a buffer. These new satrapies. In the meantime, I'm gonna march north, take out the Galatians.
Our coffers are not so.
We shall not get a non-aggression.
My mark.
We'll let these
We are.
eastern factions fight it all out. Syracuse is
The storm has raged.
get peace. Capture any settlement as a common interest. Alright. I guess we'll take Galatians. I can probably levy some troops from them. It's gonna take a while just like march to these settlements.
For the glory of our people. Move forward.
Just to march north and take out the Galatians.
At your service.
My spy has done well.
At your command.
For the people.
And let's just get these two armies also marching, because we're going to
As you request.
march westwards, retake our ancestral homeland, Greece, from all the petty kingdoms and city-states and our rivals, the Macedonians.
Speak.
Ready
I'm
for
listening.
orders. Ready for battle.
What can I do for Egypt?
Let's just get some technology going. Our military technology, and over here we do have Armenia.
Come, my friend, speak. We are men of words, and so serve our peoples with. I accept. When two ride on.
Kush,
I will be a.
they don't want trade. Libya,
Greetings, friend. Let us use our time to.
Syracuse.
We are not known as patient people. Therefore, welcome. Speak to the point. Your
Saba, do you want trade?
Greetings, friend. The gods rightly wish us to show humility and not.
Okay then. Well, I want to take out these like petty kingdoms, especially there's like a bunch of petty kingdoms in Pergamon, the big Pergamon. They're basically taking expansionist powers in Anatolia. I might want to take Cyprus land eventually, but for now they'll be valuable as an ally. But then one day I'll take their territory for myself. Just for the sake of border gore and all that. Because we want to make the borders nice, do we? Okay, Cyprus marching. I mean, we can't allow these guys to grow too strong, though. Otherwise they might rebel. Recruit them. Use their skills to convince them. In Galatia, we're going to declare
Well met, friend.
war.
Sit and let you. Our young warriors.
We've declared war on the
We
Galatians.
fight for you, my lord. Laying siege to the settlement. We take this settlement for you, my lord.
Stay far behind my footsteps. Target reached.
Oh, battle!
We'll take Massacre for our own.
At ease.
Galatia's been destroyed. We shall send our spies north. Now,
My work is.
we are finally have a foothold in the Anatolian territory.
What can I do for you? On the move, my lord.
Ready for battle. March.
March these armies as well. Pergamon doesn't look like they're too much of a threat. You might want to either... We're gonna take out Bithynia, of course, but they're allied with Pontus. Pergamon is allied with us, but then they're allied with Rhodes. But I don't really want an alliance with these people. Break the alliance with Pergamon.
Greetings, friend. Greetings. Will you have wine, fine olives, or agreeable talk?
Treachery, eh? And we're not gonna... we can't do that. We're gonna have to go declare war on Pontus. But then Pontus is allied with Armenia. Well, actually, not really. Well then, we're gonna have to just rebuild our buildings here. Now Bithynia looks like that they were about to march an army to try to take Massica, but we instead took it.
Amen has many.
So we will attack Bithynia one day. I think Bithynia should be the easiest target because they are not. They're not that. They're really just a tiny. Well, actually, I might have to reconsider that statement. But it's either go to war with Pergamon or go to war with Bithynia.
Between friends, the gift of gold is often taken.
We're not getting any alliances with the Greek city-states.
We bet.
No non-aversion with Bithynia. Alright, we get public order boost from that. I wonder how public order is faring in this little region here.
Ready for order.
Okay, so apparently I'm still gonna have to keep this place garrisoned. It's not doing well,
Ready for orders.
I fear.
I live to
Okay, these guys take forever to move around Antioch. Because we might strike against the Pergamese. Bithynia will deal with after. I think Pergamon right here now. We can't allow them to grow, become too powerful.
Waiting for your command.
Sooner or later it's gonna come to a head
Pharaoh.
between the two of
The
us,
way is blocked.
jostling for Anatolia. So I'm gonna break my alliance with them.
I give you welcome. The gods of Olympus will look to our safe.
Break the alliance with Pergamon. Maintain good relations with Bithynia to our north and Pontus to our west.
Greetings. We are civilized. My people are.
Darn,
So it
this
is
guy's
done.
taking out my money. Get on
Athena has
Pontus.
blessed you with the wisdom.
Pontus is one of those factions. It's just. They're like a threat, as you can tell. Just from the look of that. In the meantime, I still have looming decisions about who to name my heir. Should it be Berenice? Should it be Ptolemy? Actually, however, Ptolemy's actually gained Lysimachus. Lysimachus, I think, is the most I'm naming Lysimachus my heir. He may not be like the military man like these two are, but I think that his gravitas is quite impressive, despite his lack of other things. But he's the oldest. Now, we're not going to get any civil wars anytime soon, so we should be fine for the moment.
As you command.
You know, we might break my trade agreement with Pergamon, like... Well, first I'm going to force march. Actually, I can levy some troops from these
I'm listening.
guys.
My lord. Master
Force march.
As you request. Master. I have arrived.
How may I serve you?
Send my spy through Pergamon's territory. They don't look like they really have
Can I
too
assist
many
you further?
armies, actually.
For the glory of our people.
Let's just end the turn. Syracuse will take back Lepsis. I'm not getting any agreements with Bithynia. We're gonna eventually have to conquer all of them. All of them. Oracle, Delphi. Faction destroyed. Bactria. Bactria has been destroyed. One of my favorite factions in the game. I had a I think I did play a Bactria campaign for you guys a long time ago. It's quite successful, but man, Bactria is just a good faction. But I think the problem is they have to go to war against all these like Eastern kingdoms. It really costs them because all these kingdoms are allied. So Bactria is quite something. Pergamon do not like us.
Enter, friend, and
We have
Your
ended
merchant-
the treaty with them.
greetings. Well,
Let's see here. Can I march them to take side quick enough?
For the people.
March these two armies towards side.
I am still ready.
Take Iconium inside, and then move on to Pessinus.
At your service.
I have to march these guys though. My spy, make sure there are no
I go.
enemies present.
Stopping for me.
This is their main army, probably. So we'll take Pergamon's territory. And then move on against Bithynia and Pontus, finish those guys up. And then after that, maybe deal with Cyprus, take their land to make our borders nice. Maybe take roads along the way. And then move on to Knossos, and then I'm going to sail up this way. And then go to Sparta, Athens, and then up towards the Macedonian land. Because Macedonians are still busy dealing with Tylus right now, I believe. So anyhow, I'm going to declare...
Thirsty for battle.
Well, I can recruit a quick
My lord.
mercenary.
We're ready.
Just to make this a 20-unit army, I'm going to get some Cappadocian cavalry. So now let's just
Ready for orders.
declare war.
Laying siege to the settlement.
I know that makes us untrustworthy, but I think
Ready for...
this is probably,
We cannot
hopefully,
go
going to be the
further.
only time we're going to have to resort to something like this.
Kill them all! Ready for orders.
We'll take Iconium quickly. Then we'll move on to Side. And then Pessinus. And then Ephesus. And then Pergamon. Now Rhodes. That's the looming question. Rhodes.
you have my attention.
Piece of Rhodes.
I accept.
Pontus. Very unreliable, unfortunately, but by the time there's a new pharaoh, we should be fine. Skills, Pride of Bast, Ptolemy the second, a great king,
Thirsty for battle.
great pharaoh of Egypt who helped conquer many lands against the Seleucids. Unfortunately, though, Media is still under my border, and Nabatea is trying to take more land. And the turn. Also, there's a looming question of, is Rome rapidly expanding right now?
We can no longer stand with you in peace.
The Armenians have, since word reached them of my betrayal of the Pergamon, the Armenians have decided to betray us. No, I want you. Heavy tower onagers. What the? I have a small navy just like centered there. It's just like there, like the whole entire game. It's just been there. Now Carthage is also having issues right now.
Has made
Steal food from them.
I live. Let them cower before our might.
Ready for battle. On the move.
Move this army.
Glory of our people.
I need to go take Pessinus.
Not look back.
My lord.
Same thing with Ptolemy. I need to move him as well. We're marching against Pessinus,
Your
but we
next
first have to take
command,
side.
For honor and great glory.
Side should easily be taken.
My lord.
My Imperium is increasing, which means my expansionism is as well. Ooh, these guys are disloyal. There's no risk of civil war though, because the Ptolemaic dynasty still remains strong, but like the Greek families control Judea, which is this little region right here. So if a civil war does break out, we'll have to march back there. We'll be able to take Pessinus and then probably back to Ephesus and Pergamon. Rhodes should be a hard nut to crack though. Knossos, probably an easy faction to take out. An edict. I want minus 25 mercenary costs. Ptolemy the Third.
This pharaoh.
So we were to take Pessinus.
Together,
Sparta has. Oh no, we're at war with the Kush. The Kush. The Kush. Declared war on us. We're gonna have to meet in the Pergamemes in open battle. Eventually. Oh come on, the Kush are Ooh, they have a lot of pikes. Pikes.
At your command.
Ooh, we won't be able to take Pessinus.
Amen has setting forth in Pharaoh's name. I am eager to
Speak.
I need,
Ready for battle.
perhaps,
We're ready.
Berenice
You heard them.
to sail
I could go further.
out this way,
We have
and then
this.
sail up to Ephesus and try to take it while we deal with the brothers of Xenophon.
What can I do for Egypt? We fight for you, my lord. I live to serve Pharaoh.
In the meantime, the Kush are now against us, which is a problem, as you can tell. I don't want to be a war with Kush.
Before you say anything, know that I have an amulet against the evil eye. Dark sorcery
Can I
will
offer them
gain
money to
you
become a
naught.
satrap? I'm not offering that. No. Demanding your coffers. Kush keep like declaring war on me, but then they never actually do anything, and I'm just forced to pay them. I mean, forced to take their
We
money
can ask no
for a
more.
treaty.
Your proposal is wise, honorable, and I hope.
Now, Cyprus does not like us as much. Peace negotiate as well, since they're my satraps and they have to do what I say.
Salute.
I might name Berenice my heir. If she's able to succeed in this, I might reinstate her as my heir, but Lysimachus still remains strong due to its gravitas. Technology, yes. There's so many technologies I need to research.
There's nowhere we can
I have a
go.
lot of money stored up, so I can probably recruit some more units once I disband mercenaries that I've hired. Pergamon's actually going to return to Ephesus. Military development. Faction joins the war against Tylus. Faction destroyed Libya. It's been taken over by Syracuse. Oh, Carthage has actually been taken by Syracuse. I don't know why Syracuse is always good when played by the AI faction, but for some reason it's really hard to play as I found once. It's not easy to play as Syracuse, I don't know why.
For now, I'm listening. Hard on the oars.
As for Ptolemy III, he'll have to stay here.
At your command.
We're still at war with these guys. Steal some food from them.
Seen, but unseen.
I don't. Well, we can raise the level of the taxes by a little bit. That wouldn't hurt. Actually, no, we can't. I'm gonna have to disband, but I don't think this turn's the best turn to do that because
Stay for battle.
I need all the cav I can get. The Pergamon won't be able to probably reach my army. They'll probably try to march against it, but they won't be able to reach it.
In honor. In honor.
They'll attack here. Oh, they'll actually attack my other army, my navy. The noble usurpers.
Row back.
What?
Mission completed.
Why do they call themselves usurpers? If they're the ones who are currently, well, or maybe we're the ones calling them usurpers. I will stop the adoption. Not letting anyone adopt any of my generals.
We fight.
Ptolemy will take that settlement without much resistance.
We fight for you.
Occupy it in the name of Egypt.
We have wind. Set sails.
Hide my footsteps. Anything
Aha.
else?
Oh boy, that is a
Ready for greatness.
thick army that we might have to face. So I will send in reinforcements just in case.
How may I serve you?
Although they are taking attrition, Pessimist, we do need to build things here. Oh geez, we do need to Shrine of Zeus. Okay, Nabatea is actually trying to take out the Babylon, and it seems like they will. Boy. Nabatea is quite the character faction. I mean, they've been under kind of the under Egyptian sovereignty. I mean, they're independent, but they're kind of like the weak the weaker faction, but the exploits of this king here. He's quite the character. Who's Nabatea even at war with, anyway? Ah, they might try to conquer, like, the entire East. So if we want to maintain good relations, we might have to keep an eye out for them. Just in case.
My lord.
Pessinus has been taken, and I might be about to face this army in open battle.
Fleet reporting.
Either that or
Our waters.
Berenice is able to capture Ephesus. Get some technology and we'll end the turn. Now, I wonder how Parthia is doing, as well as Rome. Carthage, I think, is just...
We will return. My voyage is over.
These guys keep trying to attack us for some reason. Like my naval fleet. That gives me an opportunity. Rampant piracy. They should have like a pirate faction in this game, like an actual pirate faction that just freely roams around and is at war with everybody. And then they basically just like roam around and attack your cities. That's one thing they should have in this game.
What can I do for
There's a lot of things that's missing in Rome 2 as I play more and more of it.
I will take this place.
She shall take Ephesus on her own.
Ready for greatness.
How can I assist Pharaoh?
Ooh, these guys are on forced march.
I live
I might be able to ambush them
How
here.
can I assist? Kill them all.
Oh no.
Where should I go? Troops ready. Standing. A path is blocked.
Meanwhile,
Ready for battle. My lord.
bah, don't worry, I don't care whether or not I trespass.
Journey
Bithynia.
complete.
Bithynia is aroused angrily now. 'Cause Pharaoh Ptolemy is
We take this
trying to create a storyline here, as he's kind of that guy, you know. He's that guy that just really doesn't seem to care much for alliances and friendship with other factions. He really just wants the personal conquest of Anatolia for himself. And Pergamon's gains against the Seleucids are not, because Ptolemy betrayed the Pergamon. Now, if Bithynia declares war on us, we might be in for something. But does these guys look very... Oh, okay then. These guys are going to flee back. They might try to take Pessinus. The Volcanic slums have begun to run amok. Huh, that helmet looks like very Greek style. These guys like own pretty much like a ton of land in the desert. Okay, the Nabateans have taken Seleucia, but who knows if that will be, if they can keep Seleucia. These guys are probably trying to retake Pessinus, I can tell they're trying to do that. Can't attack them this turn, so I'm gonna have to return
How can I
to Pessinus to defend. Now I'll send this army to take Pergamon now.
settlement for you, my lord.
So Pergamon is now under our control. And once we've secured these borders,
We fight for you, my lord.
How may I serve you?
For the people. Proceed.
So once I secure these borders and oh, I need to fix these slums. And once I secure these borders, I will try to maybe take out roads. They don't look like they're really much, are they? They're not much. I'll probably attack roads and then hop on down to take land in Knossos, and then try to attack Sparta next.
How can I assist,
Ready
Pharaoh?
for battle. For the people.
And the turn, we'll probably get attacked by Pergamon. And we'll face them in battle.
One sacrifice.
Oh my goodness, Kush. They keep like declaring war on my allies. For no good reasons. They can't even get through my territory. Why are they trying to attack Cyprus? It's not like they can. Now, let's just see how this ends.
My
These Kush people. Kush is an annoying faction. I need to deal with them one day.
Before you say anything, know that I have an amulet against you. You can ask.
Thank goodness. These guys keep declaring war on Cyprus for no reason at all. I'm not even... Well, this is probably where I'll end this episode, since time is beginning to get a little large. But, yeah, we've made a lot of progress in this episode against Pergamon. And now we only must finish off this last army next episode, and then we'll move on towards Greece, our ancestral homeland. Eventually we'll take back the eastern lands, and then maybe even Rome, challenge Rome one day. But this is where I ended.